that we have to offer. We have the 2-inch ultimate screen room wall, and we have the 206 406 wall. There's things that both of these things can do that the other one can't, but they're two of our most popular wall systems depending on the type of sunroom that you're looking to create, whether it's under an existing roof or a studio or a cathedral or a pool enclosure. These things will work for you. So let's first talk about one of the most popular walls. It's the 2-inch ultimate screen room. Now, the nice thing about this, all of the Temo rooms, is that we use fewer screws than anybody. We only have to put a screw at the top and the bottom of each wall because we have a male and female end that we invented that has a continuous meeting rail between them. So that continuous fastener allows us to get the structural strength and only have to put a screw in at the top and the bottom. Where other companies that do field cuts, they're going to be putting lots of screws on your beautiful room that's attached to your home. And this has 86 structural cuts in order to make one section. Well, no one in the industry is going to do 86 structural cuts in the field, so you're going to get something made in aluminum, made in vinyl that's going to have fewer cuts. They'll have 20, 30, 40, maybe 50, but that will take them a long time to build. Where a Temo wall system will be made in our factory precision cut, and it's not just cutting straight lines. There's more to it than that, so it's going to look wonderful in your home. Now, we put a double sliding window on every single one. The nice thing is you can't really tell from the video here, but this is vinyl and this is glass. All right, so we have a tempered HPG 2000 glass that helps filter out the sun's UV rays, or we have vinyl, which comes in 4 different tints. Nice thing about the vinyl, it's going to give you some comfort, it's going to knock down the wind, and it's going to knock down the rain. So you can get some enjoyment into that new space. With the glass, you're going to get some more extended comfort because it's going to protect you a lot more from the elements. It's going to give you that just more of a thermos feel to the room. And that's what glass does with this. Now, the nice thing about this is a really tall window, okay? So when you get in there, most of our window systems are 5 feet. Well, when you get into this, your window is going to be 6 feet. It's going to be much taller, 72 inches of glass. All right. The bottom here is called Temo. Now, in the industry, you typically, what you're going to see with the Evolution kit, you're going to see vinyl, you're going to see aluminum, you're going to see fiberboards. Some would put cardboard centers in there. Some put nothing at all. At Temo, we use a high density foam, which you're going to see. The high density foam gives it an insulated panel along the bottom here, so for impact resistance. So if you're cutting the grass or weed eating, or a little one's driving a car or driving a little cart in the room and he runs into it, you don't have to worry about it becoming dented over time. That's the last thing you want on something that's going to complement your home. Now, with the double sliding windows, we put a full screen on every one. The full screen is going to give us a much better look on your home instead of a glass and screen. If you do a checkerboard look of a glass screen, think of a patio door wall room. Anybody that builds a sunroom out of patio door walls, well, you would never put patio door walls all the way around your house, so why would you do that on your sunroom? To get a glass screen look. You want a full screen on here so it really looks nice and blends into your house. All right, so the fiberglass memory mesh screen will do that for you. The other thing about our screen, and they come out really easily. So for some reason, something ever happened to it, and we give you free screen replacement for life. They just pop out, just that easy. So if I ever had to do something, I wanted to clean the screens, I wanted to replace the screen, it goes in there, and there's a heavy wool pile all the way around there to give it a really nice tight fit once it's in there. All right. Now, the nice thing about our windows is we have what is called an internal weep system. Now, typically in the industry, people will put weep holes below the windows, and when they do that, because they're cutting it in the field, they're putting weep holes here, so rain goes into the window tracks, it funnels down here, and once it's water stained for life. At Temo, we didn't want that to happen to our rooms. We always wanted them to look great on your home. So we put an internal weep system in here, so it funnels in between the walls and out the bottom to keep this area clean and dry. So when you're looking at a sunroom, they're not all the same, and this is why when people don't bring the samples into your house, how do you know what you got an estimate on? If they just say, well, look at our brochure and see what we have, well, you're not seeing internal weep systems. You're not seeing weep holes below the windows. You're not seeing our hurricane fin seal inside of here that helps prevent water from backing up as well. So the different things that Temo has. is what really makes us different. And when these windows are locked, this is an interlocking meeting rail on both sides with a heavy wool pile. What this does is once the windows go into place, they lock, and they're locked here. Well, if you're just field cutting, just putting two windows together, they're not going to be quite so secure as a Temo wall system. Whether it has vinyl or the tempered safety glass, you know, you can be assured that your Temo wall system's always going to look great on your house and safe and secure for your home. Now, you can upgrade the wall system. In some areas, you kind of don't have a choice depending on your wind load in your area. We make a 206/406 wall system. And with the 206/406, it's a 3 5/8 inch thick wall. The difference is one has a thermal break and one does not. Now, what a thermal break will do is if it gets cold in the evening time, cold up north in the winter time, or cold in the evening in the south, and then in the daytime you warm it up, well, you don't want that heat and cold transfer going through the framing to develop condensation on the inside. That's what a thermal break does. It helps it in windows. You have thermally broken windows in your house if you have double pane windows. This is a frame, but we not only just, some companies just do their windows, but we don't do that at Temo. If you're going to go to our 406 system, the top cap's thermally broken, the side frame, the bottom, the hanging rail at the house, it's all thermally broken to really give you that ultimate comfort that you may be looking for. But really popular with people is just to get our 3 5/8 wall because of the wind load requirements that are needed with our 206. Get the double sliding windows like I showed you on the ultimate screen room. These come out same way, just nice and easy. They have a Delron roller that runs on the bottom, all of our windows do, and the Delron roller runs on a monorail system inside, and it's self-lubricating. So when these windows on the ultimate screen room or the 206/406, they're always going to glide just that easy all the way around. Once again, you've got the Temcore panel at the bottom, you've got the internal weep system, you've got the fin seal, the hurricane fin seal in between the windows. All right, you've got the vinyl bulb up on top here and a full screen on here. So the 3 5/8 wall can do some different things too. All right, on the 2-inch wall, I cannot put glass down here if you want a bottom glass transom. I can't put upper glass in here on the ultimate screen room if you want to have more viewing. And here's a couple other things. Now these windows are all 5 feet tall, where I told you the other windows will go up to 6 feet tall. These are 5 feet tall because we can do glass top and bottom. A couple more things we can do with this is, let's say you're on a second deck. Well, instead of putting a chair rail all the way around the room because you're elevated off the ground to meet the code requirements, Temo found a way to elevate this frame up 30 inches, put a 24-inch glass transom out here so you can see your pool in the backyard. You'll see a picture of it in our catalog. And now you have a nice big glass transom, and I don't have to put a chair rail all the way around the room. It is a better way to do it. Other companies still haven't figured out how we did this, but the structural strength of our wall system allows it. The other thing is, if you're closer to the ground and you want to have no vertical lines like you would get if you had transoms top and bottom, we make this window in an 80-inch tall version called the Grand View. People absolutely love the Grand View window. So you have one 80-inch piece. Now you can still put a transom up above to really maximize, depending on how tall your unit is, to maximize your viewing. But you got an 80-inch piece of glass, single pane on there. You can't do it with the double pane, all right? Like on here on the 406, all right, with the cardinal glass. But you can't get it in an HPG 2000 single pane glass. So the nice thing about this wall system, it has a lot more options. So depending on what you're trying to do for your backyard, whether you want the Temcore, whether you want transom windows, whether you want upper transom windows, or you're building a cathedral with triangle transoms, or you're elevated on a second story, or you want longer glass with a bigger open viewing space in the back, the Temo 206/406 can do it for you. It's everything all rolled into one. And we do make a prime entry door that goes with both of these. It's got welded corners, fire safe lock on it, and we have really nice hardware on there. So when these things are locked, it's a deadbolt fire safe lock. When it's locked, the Temo rooms are locked up completely. So you can be confident that the windows, the doors, and we'll get to the roof shortly, that a Temo wall system, and it's going to complement your home. One other thing I wanted to point out, let's say you have a brick knee wall at the bottom. All right, you have an existing 2-foot high brick knee wall. Well, we don't have to order the bottom at all. We can just stop it right here and go from the windows up and really make it blend in with your house. Some people want to have just a brick knee wall or a stone knee wall put in anyhow, and we need a cement ledge to attach this to, and then we're good to go. It just depends on how you want to complement your home. But if you look at our brochure or catalog or online, you'll see some different ways that we can do this. Thank you. I hope you like both the walls.